Tutoring centers are a great niche to sell marketing services to with the HighLevel software. We can offer them a website, a calendar booking system, a CRM to manage all of their leads and clients, automations to help them save time on daily tasks, SEO, and even paid ads. And we can easily charge them a setup fee between $1,000 to $3,000 and a monthly fee between $100 to $500 per month. So I'm going to show y'all how to set up the entire snapshot for this offer inside of HighLevel right now. The first part of our snapshot or offer for this tutoring center is going to be a website. We like to build websites for all of our clients because it's a great way to hook them in and keep them paying us for a really long time every single month, because part of the monthly subscription that we charge is keeping their website hosted. So if they cancel their monthly subscription, they lose access to their website, and a website is a big part of someone's business. And so if they lose their website, there goes a huge part of their business. So they'll usually keep paying for websites forever. It's just like a cost that every business pays monthly, is to keep their website running. And so nothing crazy here. We're just having, we have this website template that Mike built out. I'm going to open it up really quick. We've got this home page here. We've got a couple different fade effects as you scroll down the page. This is all built inside of GoHighLevel. And then you'll notice we have this chat widget bubble here on the home page and all the other pages, but it asks for name, phone number, and people can type a message to this tutoring center and ask them a quick question. That's a great way to capture leads through a little chat widget like this. And then we've got our about page, which just talks a little bit more about the tutoring center, what they offer, things like that. And then we've got the contact page, which has a form on it that asks for, first name, last name. That'd be like the parent's name. Usually they're booking tutoring services for their kids, right? And so they ask for phone number of the parent, email of the parent, and then what is their child's name. You could also do like multiple children. Maybe you have multiple boxes for multiple children if they have multiple kids that need tutoring, and then any special requests. So people can come and they can fill in information here, or this could be a great place for other businesses to come fill out a form if they have inquiries or want to partner with this tutoring center. And then lastly, we have the book a call page, where we have our calendar system where their leads and their clients can come book their first appointment. So they can book from like English tutoring, science tutoring, history, algebra. These are just 4 that I put on here. Obviously, you'd have a lot more than this. Most tutoring centers would offer different tutoring services, but we have, if they click on it, they can choose from their different tutors. We've got James Bond, myself here, and then Will Smith that they can choose from. So let's say they choose James Bond. Then it'll show James Bond's availability for that first appointment that they can come book with them. I figured it'd be easiest if we just book first appointments, because if we do like repeat appointments, it can kind of get messy because not everybody's schedule is going to be perfectly the same time and the same day every single week for their kid to come in. So the tutoring person who runs the tutoring session can actually book their client in after they have the tutoring session for the next week, and they can say, hey, when's the best time for you to come in next week? And they can just book it in manually under the calendar section and GoHighLevel. After each session, they can book it in for the next week. But yeah, that's our website. I'm going to show you guys how to embed the calendar here, the chat widget, and then the contact form, because those are our 3 lead captures that we have to set up separately from the website and embed on the website. And if you guys are my affiliates, you'll get this snapshot, everything I'm building out here in this video, completely free. The website template here that my guy Mike put together for us. And if you're not signed up for HighLevel, you can also just sign up down below with my 30-day free trial link, and you can get this snapshot for free just by signing up with my link. And so anyway, if not, you can completely build it out with me in this video. I'm going to show you guys everything, so I'm not gatekeeping anything here. But anyway, first we'll do our calendar since I'm already here under the calendar section. We'll go to calendar settings, and then this is where you can see those 4 different types of calendars that I put together: history, English, science, and algebra. We need to create users first, or staff members, or add our tutors in before we can create the calendar. It won't let us create them fully until we've added staff in. So we need to go to My Staff right here under our settings in our sub account for our client. And then you can see I've added in these 3 people here. And then you can just do it if you haven't added in anybody yet. You can go to Add Employee, and then you can add their first name, last name, email, phone number. That's really all you need. And then a profile picture for the booking system, so whenever they go and book, they can see a picture of the person they're booking with and their tutor. But yeah, you'll just add in that information, profile picture right here, and then you'll go down and also add, like let's say this is me and I only work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I can toggle off Tuesday and Thursday and just leave Monday, Wednesday, Friday available, because those are the only days that I work, and then I can set the times of those days that I work as well. And so just make sure you put your user's availability here, because this will override and trump whatever the calendar availability is, whatever the user has. available. So then you'll just click save, it'll add your users. Then you can go back to the calendars tab here, and then we can create our different calendars. I've already created 4 of them. I'm just going to create one more to show you guys how it's done. But once this loads here, I don't know if it will, I'll just go up to the top here, I'll click create calendar. And this is going to be a service calendar because we're offering a service for our clients. I'm going to do SAT tutoring, and then we're going to select James, Jasper, and Will Smith. And then we're going to do SAT tutoring and see if that's not taken. All right, that's good. We can just do that. And then we're going to do 1 hour. Let's say it's a 1 hour session, Monday through Friday. Let's say we only do tutoring after school hours. So let's do like 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And then we'll just go ahead and confirm that. You can go into the advanced settings and set up better availability and like more specific availability, like if certain days only have certain times and things like that. But we're just going to confirm it for time's sake, and there we go. So now we've got our SAT tutoring calendar, and now you need to create a calendar group. So you'll notice all these are part of this services calendar group right here, but this one I just created is not yet. So you'll need to go to your groups first. You'll need to create a group, so you'll go up here and click create group. You'll just call this one like services, or like you'll call like tutoring services or something like that, whatever the business type is, the niche is. Then you'll select Neo for this, and then you can call this like tutoring services, whatever, and then create it. Once you've created it, it'll show up right here. I just named mine services. Now that you have this group, and then we can go and add each of our calendars to the group. So I'll just add this last one that I just created because these ones are already added here. You can see they're part of the services group. You'll go over to the right, click the dot here, or the 3 dots, click move to group, and then you'll select your services group, or whatever the name of the group was that you created, and then select it. Then it'll add your service to this group. So that group is that page on our website that groups together all of our calendars and puts them all together in one so that people can select from the different types of tutoring that's offered. And so once you've gotten this group and you added all the calendars to the group, you're going to go to the services group here again. You're going to click the 3 little dots. You're going to copy the embed code. And now we're going to jump into our website. So that's our full calendar setup. We just need to embed that calendar group onto our website now. So we're under the Sites tab, Websites. We're going to go to our Tutoring Center website here. We're going to go to the booking page, and we're going to click on it and edit it, open up the editor. And then we're going to add what is called a custom code right here. So it's going to be this block right here. It's called code. You can see I just added one here. You're going to go over to the right. You're going to open the code editor, and you're going to paste in your code that we just copied from our calendar group, and then click save. I already did it, so I'm just going to delete the one I just added. I've already added mine here, as you can see, and then you're just going to go ahead and click save. You won't be able to see it here in editing mode. You'll have to preview it, so I'm going to go ahead and preview this and just show you guys now. This calendar group pops up, and now it has our SAT tutoring option that we just added in, and all the others as well that were there previously. So anytime you make a change to the calendar group or add a new calendar to this, you don't have to copy and repaste the code or anything. It does it automatically. It'll just update automatically. So you can select now from the different tutors. Their availability will show up here. I think I only set my availability for like Thursday and Friday, or maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's kind of like loading here for my availability, even though, yeah, so I only set my availability Monday, Wednesday, Friday for myself under my staff settings. So that's all that shows here. They can select their time, then they can fill in their first name, last name, email, phone number, any additional information, and schedule a meeting for their child. So that's how the calendar system works. I'm going to now jump into the form builder and show you guys how to create this contact form that goes on the contact page. So you'll go to Forms, Form Builder, Contact Form. So I've already created it here. So the form is built separate from the website builder. And then we add it to the website. So you can just create a form just like this by clicking on different elements. Click the add button up here, then you can drag on different fields. I just have first name, last name, phone number, email, what's your child's name. So that's a field that you're not going to find in here. That's a custom field. These are all the default fields that GoHighLevel already has. And then any special requests, that's also just a default field. So I'm going to show you guys how to create this custom field. What is your child's name? We have to do that by going up to custom fields. We'll click add, and then we'll do a single line because that's going to be the type of field that this one is. The person just types it out on a single line of text, their child's name. Next, and then we'll just call this field like, what is your child's name? I've already created mine. Then you'll select contact under object, and then group will also be contacts. It's just general contact information about the lead. And then we can just click save right there. Once you click save, you'll then, after a second, you may need to refresh your page. You'll see under contact, you'll see this new field that you've created, and you can just drag it right onto your form. What is your child's name? I've already dragged mine on, so mine's already there. But yeah, that's how to create those custom fields. If you have custom questions that you want to ask your leads or prospects or clients on these forms, and then you can style the form like this. You can go in and you can change the color of like this button. If you want it to say something else other than submit, you can change that there. The background color right here, we can change to different colors to match our website. And yeah, anyway, that's just how you edit and customize the forms. And then once you've built it out the way that you like it and the way that it looks good for your website and for your client, you can go ahead and click save. And then we can go back, go into our website builder again, and then we'll just open up that contact page here in our website builder. And then we can go in and we can paste this form like I have here. I'll just delete it. So I'll show you guys. You'll just click add element, and then you'll go to forms, and then over right here it'll pop up and it'll say which form do you want to select, and you select your contact form that we just created, and then you'll just go ahead and save that. So that's how you create those forms and embed them onto your websites. And now lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to embed a chat widget, that little chat widget bubble that pops up down here at the bottom right of your website and allows leads and customers to message you really quickly. So that one is done under this section right here, chat widget. And then this is going to be our chat widget. I've already created one, but if you want to create one, you'll just click new. You'll do an SMS and email chat. And then under this is where you can style and create this chat widget. You'll see an example of what it looks like over here on the bottom right. So under styles, you can style it different ways. I usually like having the picture. So you can upload a picture of your one of your tutors or the owner of the tutoring center. And then you can also change like the look of this little icon right here inside of the chat widget bubble. I like this one. You can change, there's different color options, or you can do your own custom color right here. You can select this paintbrush and you can click here and change it to a custom color that matches your website. I think this blue one is fine though right here. And then you can change the message of what it says here and the returning message. So if someone comes back to your website for a second time, you can change what the message says the second time they return to the website. And under the widget customizations, this is where you can change the image of your person. You can put the position of the widget. If you want the widget instead of to pop up at the bottom right of the website, if you want it to pop up at the bottom left, you can change the widget position right here to be bottom left, top. Usually bottom right is going to be the best placement for it. And then widget dimensions, you can do a custom dimension, so it's like skinnier or longer, but usually auto is fine. Once you've done everything there with the widget that you want to change, the chat window as well, you can customize this and the messaging of like what it says after they submit the chat widget message. You can go ahead and save it. And then once you've saved that, you'll need to go ahead and get code right here. You'll need to copy this code. And then once you've copied that code, you can then go into your website again, and then we'll just jump in to the settings right here. You don't have to go into any page specifically. We'll just go into settings, and then we'll paste that code right here into the body tracking code section. You can see I already pasted mine in. Yours will be blank. You'll just paste that code of your chat widget right there under body tracking, and then go ahead and save it. Once that's saved, your chat widget will pop up, not in editing mode. So if you edit the website, you won't see it in there. You actually have to preview it live. And if you refresh it and open it up and do a live preview of your site, you'll see the chat widget pops up. And anytime somebody messages you through the chat widget, that will come in as a text message to your business, and then you can text them back through cell phone from then on out. It'll actually like remove them from the chat window here. You won't be messaging them here in the window unless you do a live chat. You'll just message them through text message from then on out. So those messages will come in under the conversations tab right here. So that's the website, and that's how to embed everything onto the website. The next thing I'll show you guys is going to be the opportunities tab, which is where we can set up a pipeline for our client so that their leads, let's say they get a client and he's a tutoring student named John Smith. If he's a new lead, he'll show up under this stage. If he's an appointment booked, if he's booked an appointment with them, he'll show up under this stage here, appointment booked. And then if you've sent him a Google review request, because we can also automate that for our tutoring center client, it'll show up under this stage. So it'll move John Smith automatically based on certain actions that are taken, and we can do that through the automation. So you need to create this pipeline first. I just call it business pipeline, or you could call it like Tutoring Center pipeline. And I just created 3 stages: new lead, appointment booked, review request sent. So you'll just add it just like that. You don't really need to change anything here. You'll click save, and then those 3 stages will pop up just like so. Now that we have this all set up, we can then go into our automations and create those automations for our client. So the first one is going to be if somebody goes and fills out that form or the chat widget on the website. So if anybody goes to the contact page and they fill this form out, or if they come here to the chat widget and they send in a message, we can have an automated text message and email sent to them. And so the way that we do that is through this automation here, which is also going to be part of my Snapshot if you all are an affiliate of mine or you sign up with my 30-day free trial of HighLevel. So anyway, we have a trigger event, which is the contact form is submitted here. So we have our contact form as a trigger, and then we have our chat widget as a trigger. So anybody who messages us through our chat widget will then go through this automation. So that's our trigger event. And then next we have this create or update opportunity, which will add them in as a new lead into the pipeline. So that pipeline that I just showed you with the 3 stages, new lead, appointment booked, and review request sent, it'll move them to the new lead stage in our pipeline. Next up is the SMS. It'll send, hey, John, just saw you message us on our website. Someone will be with you shortly to help answer any questions you have. Are you wanting to book an appointment for our services? So we're asking them a question. We try to like engage and start a conversation with them, right? We don't want to just like leave it too open-ended. We want to actually like try to get them to respond back. Same thing in an email. It'll ask them, the same thing. Hey, John, just saw you submission on our website. Are you wanting to book an appointment for our services? So we're trying to get them to book with us, right? Like that's the goal, is to get them as a customer. It'll wait 2 hours for them to reply to either our SMS or our email here. And then we have this condition. If they reply yes, that they're trying to book an appointment for our services, they reply yes to this text or this email that they want to book, then it'll go down this left branch. It'll send them another email and it says book our services. It'll say, awesome, here's a calendar to book an appointment with us online, and it sends the link to the website booking page, and it also will text them the same thing. So we want to hit them up at text and email just so they're getting messages from us in 2 different places. Maybe they prefer text or email, and so we're going to send both. So that's that automation, just a great way to get people from your website to then book an appointment with you, because maybe they just like had a question first and then they'll want to book or something like that. So if they don't say yes, if they're saying something else, or they say no, I'm not looking to book, it'll just go down this branch, and the Tutoring Center employee can go and manually and message them from then on out, because we don't really know what they'll say if it goes down this branch. But if they say yes, they're looking to book, it'll send them these automated messages. So that's our first automation. Second one is this appointment booked confirmation plus reminders plus review requests. So when somebody books on our calendar group here on this book a call page, if somebody books one of these different types of appointments, let's see, there we go. Somebody books like English tutoring, for example, on this, and they go in, they go pick the time and date and confirm the booking. That will trigger this automation right here. So that's our trigger event. An appointment is booked. And then we have an update in our pipeline, right? It'll update them to that appointment book stage in our pipeline, so it'll move them automatically there. Then we have this confirmation email. Hey, thanks for booking, blah, blah, blah. Your appointment is at this time and this date. We use these custom values right here to add in these right here, like the first name of the person, the appointment start time, and all that. We send a text message saying the same thing. Like I said, we always like to hit people up with text and email, just in case they prefer one or the other. And then it waits 2 hours before the appointment. So we've set it to 2 hours before. It'll then send them an email. And the email is, hey, just a friendly reminder about your appointment with us today at blah, blah, blah time. Sends them a text message saying the same thing. And then we wait 2 hours after the appointment. So after they've gone home, the appointment happened, we're then going to send them a Google review request and try to get them to leave us a Google review. We're going to send a Google review request as a text message here, as an SMS, and we're going to send one as an email. Just hit them up in both places so that they, if they prefer one or the other. And then after those are sent, it'll then move them to the review request sent stage of the pipeline and put them in that final stage of the pipeline. So just a really simple 3-stage pipeline, and it's moving them based on certain automations that are taking place. So that's that entire automation here. You just want to make sure under settings that allow reentries turned on. So that'll allow this person to re-enter through this automation every time they booked an appointment with us for tutoring. And then we have 2 different automations here. One for a database reactivation discount deal. So let's say this Tutoring Center is doing a discount for a week or for some sort of holiday. We can tag, we can basically import all this Tutoring Center's leads into GoHighLevel under the contacts tab. Once we've imported them, we can then create this tag called discount deal, and we can tag all the leads, or all the previous customers with this discount deal tag. Let's say there's a couple hundred of them. We can tag them all, and it'll send them all this text message right here. Hey John, this is location name Tutoring Center 123. We are doing 25% off all of our appointments this week, and the deal ends on Sunday. Feel free to book a time with us at our website below. So we're just saying, hey, we're doing a discount. It's just a good way to get people coming back in the door for this tutoring center. If they're slow or they're not super busy, you don't have a ton of business coming in, we can do these kinds of campaigns for them that'll help them re-spark business coming back in the door. And these are called reactivation campaigns because we're taking old leads and trying to reactivate them to come back in for more appointments. Doesn't always work. It works well if your client has a lot of leads, like a lot of previous customers that they've worked with, maybe like 500 to 1,000. It'll work really well. They'll actually get like quite a few people coming in. If they don't have very many, maybe if they only have like 50 to 100, it's not going to be as effective. This works if you have a lot of numbers, that a lot of previous customers that you've saved names, emails, and phone numbers for, that you can then import into GoHighLevel on an Excel or a CSV file. But anyway, we also send them an email saying the same thing. Hey, we're doing the 25% off. Here's our link to book. And anyway, so that's that automation. Then you can also do reactivation, database reactivation for Google reviews. So if you have a lot of previous clients that have never left Google reviews, you can try to get them to leave you a Google review through a bulk text message like this one right here. So we're going to tag them. Again, this triggers off with a tag. So we'll tag all these leads with a send Google review tag that we've created. And then it'll then send them this message. Hey, John, this is ABC Tutoring. You have booked at our business in the past, and we were wondering if you'd be willing to rate our services. What would you rate us 1 through 5? Just text us back the number. So we're waiting for them to reply with a number. So we're going to have this wait step because we need to wait for that reply to come in. Rate SMS is what we're waiting for, and we'll wait 1 day. If they reply with 4 or 5, it'll go down this branch. If they reply with 1, 2, or 3, it'll go down this branch. And if they don't reply at all, it'll go down this branch. So if they reply with 4 or 5 and they send back 4 or 5 and they text that to us, we'll then ask them to leave a written review on our Google business profile. So then it'll say, thanks for thinking so highly of us. Are you willing to leave us a written review on our Google profile at the link below? We can offer you a 25% discount on the next appointment with us. And then we leave the link to the Google review right here. So there's that right there. You can, we're only getting people that thought positively of us to then send the Google review request. Because if we send a Google review request link to somebody who thought negatively of us, they might leave a bad review. And so we don't want that for our business, for our customers. If they replied with 1, 2, or 3, then we'll send them this text message. Thank you for your review. We'll pass this on to our team. So then we don't really give them the chance to leave that Google review. They can still go to our Google business profile and leave a bad review if they really wanted to seek us out like that, or seek this tutoring center out. But we don't want to like give them openly the chance and give them the link to leave that review if they thought that our services weren't very good. So anyway, that's that Google review request, database reactivation, automation to help your clients, your tutoring center clients, get more Google reviews in a really quick amount of time. If they have a lot of previous customers, maybe like 500 to 1,000 that they've worked with over the past few years, and you plug them into this, you could expect to see about 10% of them to leave a positive Google review. You could also change this to say, instead of like a 25% discount, you could say we'll enter you in to win a $500 Visa gift card or Amazon gift card or something. So you could do some sort of incentive to get them to leave that Google review. Those usually work the best. People won't just leave a review out of the kindness of their heart. Usually you actually have to incentivize them a little bit with some sort of either discount or a gift card or something like that. So those are the 4 automations. You can add to this, right? But these are like the 4 basic ones that can help a lot of businesses, especially tutoring centers for this example. And yeah, so I'm going to show you guys a couple other things outside of this. So that's all the snapshot inside of GoHighLevel. That's how to set everything up. But there are some other things we can offer, like SEO and Google ads to our clients. And so here are some keywords that you could target for SEO. These are the words that you'll include on their actual website. It's like the titles, the subheadlines, things like that you'll want to include throughout their website to help them rank on Google and help Google notice what this business is about and what niche they're in and how to rank them appropriately. So these are the keywords I looked up on my handy SEO tool called Search Atlas. I just typed in tutoring and it gives us all these different keywords that would be easy to rank for. The orange ones and the red ones are difficult to rank for because this is keyword difficulty. But if you're looking for good keywords that you want to shoot for and that are easy to rank for, you go for these green ones. This one's pretty easy. Mathnasium near me, so that one could be a good one. If you do math tutoring, Spanish tutoring is an easy one. They also get a lot of searches per month. So like this one gets like 5,400 searches per month, 5,400. So we're going to go for some of these easier keywords down here. So those are the ones I included on this list. Private tutors near me, ACT tutoring near me, chem tutoring, English tutoring near me, writing tutor, math tutoring, ISAT tutor. Those are ones that I found would be pretty easy to rank for, as long as you only want to target keywords that your customer, your tutoring center customer, is actually offering, right? You don't want to like say private tutoring if they don't offer private tutoring, if they only do like group tutoring. So just make sure you're choosing keywords appropriately. I'd recommend Search Atlas. I'll link down below a 14-day free trial to Search Atlas if you guys are looking for a cool tool to use for your SEO and your keyword research for your clients' websites and Google Ads as well. If you're running Google Ads, these are also some good keywords that you could target for Google Ads to get some cheap leads through Google. And then lastly, Facebook ads. Here's some just examples that I pulled from Canva that you could run, and you can kind of customize them. And I'll include these in my Snapshot under the media library. So you guys will find those right here under this. I can't even find it right here, media storage, because my Loom thing is in the way. But right here, media storage, you'll find those in this folder right here. I'll include those in the Snapshot if you're an affiliate of mine or if you sign up with my 30-day free trial for HighLevel. So anyway, just some sort of discount program or a monthly subscription. That's a pretty cool offer, just $90 a month. Or, you know, this one's like 35% off math and science classes. This one is 30% off. So just some sort of discount or special offer, special program that you guys have that maybe is really niche and no other tutoring center is offering it. So those are some examples of Facebook ads you might run for a tutoring center. But yeah, that's really everything we would need to set up for our tutoring center clients to be able to charge them between $1,000 to $3,000 setup fee, plus $100 to $500 per month to keep this service ongoing. I appreciate y'all a ton for sticking through to the end of this video. If you want the snapshot from the video, you can sign up with my 30-day free trial link to GoHighLevel down below. That's my affiliate link. So if you use that link, I'll send you this snapshot plus a bunch of other snapshots completely free. And I'll jump on 2 free Zoom calls with you every single week to help you grow your agency with GoHighLevel and just answer any questions you have. And if you've already signed up for HighLevel, but you want to upgrade to the $297 or the $497 plan, you can also do that with my link down below and get the exact same offer for free. And if you're just jumping into the GoHighLevel world, you can join my free school community called HighLevel Quest down below. It has my new free course in it that shows you how to build websites, build automations, and do SEO for local service-based businesses. And it's just a great place to rub shoulders with other people who are building their agencies with GoHighLevel and working towards the same goals. Again, I appreciate y'all a ton. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.